And we are live. Welcome back to a new week in VSL. We are in a very special place tonight. We are in the crown jewel of the Formula One calendar, the only acceptable street circuit in F1. We are in Monaco. I am Rando, and it's not just games with me, it is the one, the only, the Matter alongside me tonight.
What's the matter, Rando? How we doing?
You're the Matter.
Yeah, what's the,
I think we have an issue though.
I just people are just readying up probably.
Yeah, I just caught it's been a while on this screen. Oh dear. Oh yeah, because we don't have qualifying tonight. We have a reverse grid. We don't have qualifying in the run track where qualifying is key, but we do have a reverse grid to make up for it. So expect some heroics into Saint Devote is all I'll say, or some lad trying to go for a dive at the swimming pool and may end up in the swimming pool themselves. If anyone tries a dive bomb in the swimming pool, they should be well advised to not try that. I don't think anyone's even tried that in F1 since probably 2008. But in F1 23, there's always an opportunity for that. But Monaco is, of course, the one everyone wants to win. One of the 3 triple crowns in motorsports. The shortest track on the grid and the longest time to complete it, so long that if it went the full distance of 305 kilometers, we would go over the 2-hour time limit. So that's why traditionally it's 78 laps. Tonight it'll be 39 laps of Monaco. Main overtaking spot will be Saint Devote. Some people will try into the Nouvelle chicane or the Harbour chicane. It has a lot of names, as does the Monaco hairpin. Some people call it the Grand Hotel hairpin. Some people call it the station hairpin. I just call it the Monaco hairpin to make it simple. But we just wait for everyone to get their setups ready and their tire strategies and their fuel allowance, because the setup shouldn't be too difficult around here. It's just add as much downforce as you can. The suspension is a bit weird. I usually just download a setup from someone who's good at the game, but I'm sure some people have their own setups. But yeah,
I literally do the same as you, Rando, to be fair.
I just find who I know is good at the track and just download the setup.
Yeah. You have to select a few people though. I've only got a few people that I select setups from. Yeah, I don't just pick randomly.
No, you need to give it a go a few times, but
yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh.
I'm hoping there isn't an issue with the...
we're here tinging. So, drivers have completed their Martin Brundle grid walk, and the national anthem. So, here we go.
It has been completed.
So don't worry. So we can see the grid now. So, Rando, I don't know if you want to take through the grid.
So we have 19 here tonight. Waze will lead us away here in the Aston Martin. Yuli Show will be P2, NA9 in 3rd, Declan in 4th, Stephen in 5th, Casper is 6th, M. Ryan is 7th, J. Pedro is 8th, and Lewis Craig is 9th. M. Excite is 10th, Pete Speed Knighton is 11th, Yarham is 12th, Hassel is 13th, Lakitu is 14th, Nick in 15th, Glock in 16th, Finley in 17th, Tony in 18th, and JTX in 19th. Finley is in the championship, but since Tony and JTX have only had their first appearance tonight, they are put to the back of the grid because it would kind of be counterintuitive to put the guys who haven't showed up yet at the front, which may have been their strategy for missing the first 2 rounds, but each to their own. So they'll have the work cut out for them. Waze will be in unfamiliar territory, being at the front. We'll see what he can do with that. Yuli Show, knowing him from F2, he does have decent race pace, so will he utilize it tonight? So he is on the grid. Fortunately, I thought we might have to do a restart. Yeah, they're just getting the tires up to temperature. One of the main issues I find on this game with Monaco is overheating tires. No matter how low you have your tire pressure, you are going to have some overheating issues, especially that front left taking loads from the casino square. Especially that is where you will be getting some overheating in your front left. You need to be careful with that, otherwise you will have an easy trip to the wall and you may as well go into the casino at that point. But they're getting themselves lined up on the grid. One weird thing about Monaco is that P1 has the inside line, which is untraditional to most circuits. Usually P1 has the outside line and P2 has the inside line, so Waze will have the opportunity to cut off Yulisho if he tries to dive into Sandoval. But a few people missing their grid spots. But right now we're getting the lights, 5 lights here, and they're being held on the grid a bit longer than I thought. And we have a safety car. Oh dear. Rolling starts in Monaco. The EA racing directors have decided we are to have a rolling start.
We have a rolling start, yep.
Yeah, this is a glitch. Like, I swear, every second league race has this, and Leroy has already been in the wall. This is just what happens when you have EA. So,
well, sorry, just disappointing you, Rando.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone else.
The racing director
just gonna have to restart.
I think we do. I've never seen it happen twice in a row. Is the one positive.
So I think just stay out. What was the?
I mean, the issue is Leroy has retired, so I'm not sure. And JTX is already following the safety car like a good man, but you do that later. You can overtake it, but. And Yaro's retired also on track. I think if everyone retires, we just go back to the lobby. We could I'm not sure if the grid would save though, but it'd be easier than have to re-invite everyone. So I think if everyone just retires as Waze. Oh Jesus, that's a massive crash for the Yuli show. He's gone to Nice.
I'll just set up a new lobby, it's easier.
I think if everyone retires, so everyone back in the same. No, a few people have left the session, so yeah. I'll
reset. You can, I'm sure you should stay in the GM. I'll just reset the game, but you can stay in the game.
Yeah, I was just saying this. You don't even need to reset the game. Just need to leave the lobby and just make a new one. It's EA Sports.
Yep, to the game. Showing my age a bit there.
I mean, I remember that, but that is when I was about 5.
Oh, my, okay.
I remember, like, on my first DS when I was 5 years old, and open up FIFA was the coolest thing to do on Christmas.
Yeah, back when FIFA was FIFA. Don't make it the same now, do they?
It's not even FIFA anymore. It's
EA. Yeah.
EAFC. As Nick has won the Monaco Grand Prix. Congratulations.
There we go. Well done, Nick.
Congratulations to Nick. He has won the Monaco Grand Prix. He has done an Olivier Panis by being the only lad to finish the second race. Even though it was free that year, but we'll say, oh, and he is DNF'd by hitting the curb. I need to watch that back because I'm pretty sure he didn't hit the safety car. He just hit the curb so hard his entire car disintegrated. McLaren's budget is that small, is made of paper mache. My God. Do we get a podium? He gets on the podium. He somehow survived his car disintegrating.
So we're going to leave it on dry.
Throw in a blizzard.
Formation lap on, there you go, standard. Standard. Good. I think that is everything else. And Invites are out.
Oh, I just got invited to a lobby. Interesting.
Oh, have you? All my life that quicker at joining the lobby than before.
I wonder why. Just want to get this out of the way.
Okay, settings. Do anything. Yet. This is what we want, you see, these special events.
Oh yeah, we want
the game to screw us like they did with Brazil last year.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. I love that. I love it. What is the most interesting fact you know about Monaco, Mando?
You've put me on the spot. The most interesting fact I know about Monaco. Like, Monaco as a race or Monaco as a country?
Or both.
Okay. So, Monaco as a country has the most millionaires per capita and has the highest GDP per capita. I'm pretty sure that fact is true. And the millionaire per capita is definitely true. I'm going to check if the GDP is true. Because it could be Switzerland. Just figure out it, because Switzerland are usually rich. Yeah, so Monaco, despite having a population of 38,000, has 12,500 millionaires, meaning 1 in 3 people are millionaires. So, in other words, if you are not a millionaire in Monaco, you are considered poor. That's the fun fact. Most of that is probably due to the lack of tax.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an interesting fact. See, Monaco is smaller than Central Park.
Smaller than Central? Okay.
Central Park probably has about 12,500 homeless people living in it, so makes up. Interesting fact about Monaco as a race. I mean, the first race was in 1929, I believe.
Do you know who won that race?
It was Louis Chiron.
Louis Chiron?
I think he's either the last Monegasque to compete before Charles Leclerc, or he was the first to win it.
Okay. There you go.
It was set up by Anthony Noakes. Oh, it was William Grover Williams.
William Grover Williams?
His parents got lazy when naming him.
Yeah.
Pole position was taken by Philippe and Shanley in a Bugatti. It was a 1-2 for Bugatti with George Borino of Romania coming second, and then Rudolf Caracola, the German, coming third for Mercedes-Benz. So take that, Lewis. You weren't the first Mercedes drivers to take a podium in actually before him. Rosberg probably had podiums in Monaco before Lewis came around.
Yeah.
Probably did.
I think that's the grid. Yes.
And it was an all-French front row, and the front row contained 3 drivers. And they were all French. Unfortunately, none of them managed to finish. Which is very unfortunate for the lads. And good old William George Williams was the only British driver there. It was majority French and Italians. And despite that, there was no French or Italians on the podium. In fact, there was only 4 non-French or Italians. One was a Swiss man named Mario Lepori, and then the rest were on the podium. So it was a bad day if you were French or Italian. Because imagine if you decide, we'll bring 3 non-French or and Italians to this, and all 3 of them are better than the French and Italians. Bad day for the parish, as you'd say in Ireland. But yeah, there we go. We are all more educated on Monaco.
Oh.
Hopefully with that information, Stefano Domenicali no longer tries to replace it with a street circuit in a country with some human rights issues. But
when he talks.
We're getting ready for the Pyongyang Grand Prix, in which Kim Jong-un took pole by a minute and won the race by 20 laps. And Max Verstappen, after the race, said he's never seen a driver as good as him. Or as the North Korean television channel says. I'm just making sure that I don't get on the bad side with Supreme Leader or whatever they call them. I don't know. They're not really on the news that much these days, North Korea.
No, you mean North Korea or South Korea?
You don't really hear about South Korea these days. They did lose to Jordan in the semi-final of the Asia Cup, which was quite weird how Jordan are in the final. It's Jordan versus Qatar in the final of the Asian Cup, which is very weird because everyone expected it to be Japan and South Korea, and I think Japan got knocked down the round of 16 by Jordan.
We'll talk about football. Chelsea have beaten Aston Villa 2-0 in the FA Cup.
Fair play to the lads.
And Nottingham Forest a 1-1 against Bristol City.
I think Chelsea players only take it seriously when it's not the Prem.
Yeah,
it's kind of
nothing to lose of that. No pressure, probably.
No, for my sake, I hope they crumble in the League Cup final. Being a Liverpool fan, they probably won't because they will be looking for revenge after we spanked them a couple of weeks ago. But we'll just spank them harder. 5-0, lads. 5-0. We need to give Jurgen a good send-off.
Yeah. Lost again, didn't he, at the weekend against Arsenal?
Don't remind me of that performance. I wanted to have an investigation on Allison or whoever was impersonating for as Allison, or whoever was impersonated as Allison for identity theft, because that clearly was not the same man who's been in goal the entire season. Because
I think it was what's his name? Tarius. I think that Tarius came back.
I think we accidentally replaced it with Onana. I think Onana got on the wrong plane coming back from AFCON. But yeah, there we go. We've lost one.
Yes, and that is Ahmed for some reason.
He is currently in the casino.
I've sent him an invite. I thought if he can join.
No, not now that the race has started. So
right,
we're down one.
Yeah, the Ahmed curse continues. Tried his best.
Legend says he is. He closely resembles Charles Leclerc in the ability to be high up the grid and somehow not make the race start in Monaco. As a few drivers have underfueled, and Monaco is a fuel guzzler.
Yeah, and safety cars are very rare.
Yeah. Even if you have it set to guaranteed safety car, the only time you will see safety cars here is at the start. because the game is quite poor. But yeah, so Nick, whose car is hopefully no longer made out of paper mache after his car disintegrated on a curb. You will say that enough times and it will sound real that this man hit a curb and his car exploded.
Monaco, baby.
Let's just test Hasser on the phone chip, because to be a Hash RV, you need to somehow make your crashes spectacular. I would say good designer, but RIP good designer.
Yeah, he's going to Red Bull.
Yeah, well, I won't say anything on that situation, but we'll find out on Friday then.
Yeah, we'll find out soon.
We'll find out on Friday. He's finally Horda's having a meeting with a lawyer, but no one knows why though. No particular reason. Just lawyer side. I'd like to talk. Well, no talking about Horda. 5 lights. Please don't be a safety car. They've been held, but they're away, and the Burma Islander has held position.
For now.
For now, Waze has a good start. 8 Deck tries to get Yulisho at the start, but no doing that. They're all clean through turn 1, which is very surprising. There's almost 3 wide in the back row there, because he was Casper's hit the wall.
A couple of wings have gone.
Casper's wing somehow has gone. He smacked the wall hard. Oh Jesus! There's a bit of carbon fiber lying around. Some teams are looking for that as inspiration, but a few 2 wides there. There's an Aston Martin wingless. There's an AlphaTauri who's now wingless. There's a few cars that are wingless now because everyone forgot what the brakes were into the hairpin. But Waze opened up a nice gap there, as is usually show on deck. Here comes Casper. Try to sell the inside. That was never going to work for him. His wing must be made of the hardest material, because he has smacked almost every wall here and he still has his wing. He's now inside of Steven.
Oh.
Very nice there. Casper. Casper becomes Casper the Ghost and goes through Steven to take P4. It's very impressive. The pit lanes are going to be very busy right now. Steven almost put himself in the wall at Anthony Noakes.
Peterson, is that for a front wing? He told me he's stopping lap 1 and it's not for a front wing, so
tactics.
Yeah, it's good one. And I think Finley's going to change his wing. I think we've got quite a few in the pits changing their wing. Yeah, McLaren is, and I think Finley is as well. I don't know who else. Glock. Basically all the top 3 or 4 in the championship have had to change their wing. So it's a great start for them. Maybe a tactical start, but
tactically break the ring, make everyone doubt you, and then pull the undercut of the gods, which would be an impressive stat. But you show gaining on Waze. He's pulled more from deck, so it's not a lack of pace from Waze. It's just very strong pace from the Red Bull driver. Him being on the mediums, Waze on the softs.
It's all about finding a rhythm, isn't it, around Monaco as early as you can. So looks like Deck is struggling a bit. Obviously he's on a wheel this year. He's changed from pad after being on pad for many years, I think. So he's on the wheel now. So obviously Monaco is a great track for the wheel, but
if you're used to the wheel, that was the issue.
Yeah. So you can see him struggling a bit during the air thing, but that's just the rhythm. So as Casper sets the fastest laps with his flying, can you put a bit more pressure on Casper? JP on the inside of, or around the outside of Steven. And I think he gets
smooth, nice. He's got him, yeah. Steven on the hard, so it's going to take him a while to get his tires into the nick. Because another thing about Monaco is like you need to get yourself a nice open piece of track at some point in the race. Get a rhythm going, because there's nothing more frustrating than being stuck behind a slower car in Monaco, or being a slower car being hounded by a faster car behind you. So you need to find your place in the track that you can operate in your own rhythm, rather than having to worry about the pace of other cars either in front or behind you. So here comes the arm. Go try round the outside and nails it around the outside of the Nouvelle chicane up into P6, getting use out of those soft tyres. But you can see the pace deficit from the hards of Steven, almost losing over 2 seconds to Jay Petch only overtook him recently, and he doesn't have damage. That's just his natural pace on the hards. It's unfortunate for him. Here comes Yuli Show. Actually, here comes Casper around the outside of Anti-Noakes. Bit of contact. Space is given though. He avoids the wall. Is he up to P3? He is up to P3, going up Beau Rivage. So up into the podium for the Alpine, who's been in the wars early stages, but he's winning the battle this stage. It's Acorn deck, seeing if there's any chance to go down the inside of Mirabeau. You need a compliant opponent though to get moving Mirabeau though. It's very easy if you half go for a move to be put in a wall. It's ill-advised in Monaco. As here comes Yuli Show down the inside of Waze. Is the space given? Squeezes it. Waze keeps it.
Yeah, just about. I think Waze has done an absolute B, and the biggest, widest bus you'll ever see at Monaco tonight. He's taking this pole very seriously, and he does not want to lose the win. But you've got to be careful of the faster guys behind. Obviously, Glock in 15th, who's just set the fastest lap, and I was already pitted already. So, you know, the undercut, track position is so key around Monaco. And Julius nearly takes a look at turn 1. Something fun, but thinks better of it. Can he get a better run? He's got a bit more battery, and he's got a really good run as we head into the casino section, and he backs off and he stays behind for now. Puts that pressure on Waze. Can Waze deal with the pressure? We'll only find out very soon.
There's 35 laps to go, a long way to come. Finley's in the pits again. It's more damage. I'd assume it's more damage if he's in for a second time, and
yes, it is.
Yep. It's day to forget. Casper's catching up to the front too, so that might put pressure on Yuli to go for a move. He's going to try round the outside this time. Waze brakes that much later, but he's rolled the curb in an unnatural way, almost spammed into the wall, so he'd have a bad run to back, but he survived there. Going through the swimming pool now. Is there going to be a launch into Rascas? There's a smack of the wall by Waze. Leclerc knows that he's into the wall. There goes his wing, and Finley's
drive through speed. Virtual safety car.
Jesus, and he's hit Waze. Something's happened there between Casper and Waze.
Yep.
He hit him going into the pits. And he got a drive through for that, and a 5 second on top there. Full safety car.
Well, he doesn't serve it yet, but thankfully there's obviously it is a mandatory stop under virtual safety car, so you can stop under safety car. So no issues there.
Oh yeah, the mandatory 2-stop, yeah.
Much time, and he is ahead of the guys that have already obviously pitted, made their first stop. So wise move for Casper, but again he's got to serve that 5 second penalty. So
I think Waze has it actually. I got it wrong. Oh. Yes, Waze who has it.
Casper's got it.
They might both have it then. They might both have it then.
Oh yeah, Casper's just got the drive-through.
So that's going to put Casper to the back. Waze is going to have to pit, but it's going to be an unofficial pit stop with the 2 stopping. So we'll see what happens here. Of course, Waze could just drive around without a wing until the safety car comes in, possibly. Of course, now with the safety car coming out, that makes it difficult to keep track of the pits. But yeah, Waze does come in to get a new front wing and some new tyres. It still says virtual safety car on the screen, but it's definitely a safety car. Safety car is just chilling at the moment at the tunnel.
Okay. Does it say safety car on the board? Yes, it does. It shows us virtual safety car.
Because this game
is coded well, isn't it? Cody's.
Yeah, you swear this wasn't made by one of the most well-known game developers of all time. I swear it was made in some lad's basement.
It's not like they've had the game for how long?
Well, the game's been out for about 9 months at this stage to get speed out. And there's some issues that have been here since day one. I mean, all I can say is, like, at least it wasn't the sound glitch we had in F122. I remember many nights having headaches after races because of that. I remember it was the only period in my league racing career where you were allowed to go into AI just to quiet the noise behind the safety car. But, oh, I think Tony's about to get lapped here. He is. Tony is lapped. Oh dear. That's ended his
return for Tony.
That's ended.
Finley's retired, by the way.
Yeah, Finley crashed to cost the safety car, I think.
Oh.
It was everything at the same time with Waze and Casper, and then I think Finley retired at the same time. If I remember right.
Well, that opens up the championship, doesn't it? Now?
Yeah, it does. I mean,
Clock's had a bit of a lead, so yeah. But we'll see if Glock and Nick and Nikita can capitalise. You know, they're still not in great positions. So, well, Glock's out of the points, so yeah. And it's in 2 points, so you know, might not lose out too much.
Every little helps, as they say in Tesco.
Yeah. But just to catch up on the non-mandatory, because I thought it was VSC, but now it was the actual safety car. So people who've not made a mandatory stop, but Casper, Yarham, Leroy's done a mandatory stop, but he has done a non-mandatory, so he does need to stop again. He's done one mandatory, but has done a non-mandatory as well. So on lap 6 and JTX has done a non-mandatory. So.
Dear, oh dear.
Nervous now, and I think it is going in. So
it is, yeah. So
show's going to take us away.
When does he
go?
I
think he would go last corner.
That tends to be the way in Monaco.
Yeah, and he has gone. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Called it.
The most predictable restart in the history of restarts, and yet Deck couldn't see it coming as he's lost a second into turn 1. Yep. But we're away again. I think Stephen's missing an end plate, I think. Hold on, let me see this again. He is missing an end plate. Oh. That's interesting.
Straight for Baku or a straight, a circuit that's got a massive straight. But like Monaco, you might need a bit of a wing.
Yeah, tends to be advised. Oh, geez, Yarum, Casper and Lakita came very tight there into Mirabeau. Yarum almost into the back of him. Cars came very close together. Tony's lapped AlphaTauri, being a bit of a nuisance at this stage, by looks of things.
Yeah. He is ghosted, so
yeah, so that is
an issue.
It is annoying with a ghosted car, though.
Yeah.
There we go.
Still going. Yeah, Matt Ryan leading the train as usual. Someone Samson did in Twitter, X. There you go, that's the one. There's Lakita sends it and he spins Matt Ryan.
Oh, Matt Ryan goes fortunately to avoid a car crash. Casper's into the pits.
Yep.
Yellow flag sector 3. Is that Glock maybe? This is a yellow flag anyway.
Here's.
Oh, J Pedro and Deck getting close. I forget what the left-hander's called. Oh, I think Lakita's had a moment through the left-hander. He's spawned Massenet, I think is the corner name. Just remembered it there. J Pedro pushing the Ferrari through Portier as they run down through the tunnel. Looks to be a bit too far back to go for a lunge. Deck looks like he has a quicker car in a straight, which is not advised. And Monaco goes down the inside, goes Yaram on Lewis Craig. came out of nowhere to get the inside line and get that P5. Next on his list is Stephen, who is missing an end plate, and it's quite evident at the moment, being almost 4 seconds behind. Yarms hit the back of him, hits the back of him again at Raskas, very close to putting in the wall. Switchback by Yarum in Monaco off Anthony No, so he performs a successful switchback. That is a sentence that's probably never been said in Monaco, performing a successful switchback. But Yarum having the 5 lap fresher tyres, he's going to be gunning now for the podium, as O'Stephen is becoming the true cork in the bottle at this stage. As Waze has lost his end plate, sends it at Mirabeau, and that was inevitable. He's lost an end plate, so the man who was on pole is not finding his fortune at this stage, as he is going to be losing some touch now with the rest of the pack, and he's probably going to be in the pits very soon. Three-second time penalty for Lewis Craig. That is not advised. As Wade's getting past, he almost put himself in the wall at the back. I have
no wing.
Usuals in the pits.
Oh, down the inside Alpine. JTX backs out of it last second.
Going into the pits.
Pits goes again.
Lewis Craig really close to Stephen here. He's going to try and get him up the hill. But Stephen parks it well, going through Massenet into Casino Square. Is Lewis going to try a dive bomb into Mirabeau? Sets it up, but he's too far back to risk it. So he's just going to have to spend more time frustrated behind the ailing McLaren. Surely has to send now into the chicane, because he can't afford to spend more time behind the McLaren, who is seconds off the pace from those ahead. As Yarum's already caught up to them, he's going around the outside of J. Pedro and shoved him against the wall there. And he hasn't got it. J. Pedro keeps the position. Lewis Craig in the meanwhile's got. And M Excited and Stephen have collided off the chicane. And down the inside goes JTX. Don't know what exactly happened there. I think M Excited went for a very audacious move, probably trying to follow Lewis Craig through, and Stephen was unsighted to it. But Yarum looks like he's the quickest on track at the moment. As meanwhile, Tony's unlapped himself somehow.
I think just the guys in pit. I think.
Yeah, but he was behind these guys who were leading, which is.
Oh my life, Acorn's absolutely being a boat.
Yeah, and they've somehow not spun. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Those tires are very much done with that lockup on the Williams. They are very much square now with that lockup. That's one of the biggest lockups I've seen on the game, and it was into the slowest corner on the calendar.
Oh my life, deck.
Here comes J. Pedro around the outside.
Oh no, it's in tears. Yep. And yes it has.
Yep, it has. Sort of. Jesus. I think we are watching bumper cars here. And somehow neither of them have damage.
Okay. Well, these cars are indestructible, imagine.
Except, some of these cars get a full wing loss by touching a curb. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys here could probably survive a nuke at this rate. Here we go. We're not even halfway. Yahar's going to try down the inside.
Takes in the pits again. Oh, is it?
Oh God.
Oh no. Send it.
They both sent it.
Not J. Petro. Yes, it is J. Petro.
Oh Jesus. How have they not got damage, let alone DNF'd? No, they don't.
Oh my.
Unless they have a bit of chipping, The paintwork might be a bit damaged, but that's not really a thing you say about current F1 cards. They tend to not have paint. Here we go.
Well, has pitted, but he hasn't. Has he?
I think it's behind safety car.
No, he has not made a mandatory stop, so he just needs to fit again.
I think it's behind safety car, so.
Yeah. So we just have to make 2 stops still. Obviously, these guys are on the tyres.
Oh, that's not going to go well. Jay Pedro into lead, but he'll have to get the position.
Acorn's definitely not damaged now. Acorn's definitely not damaged now. I saw something come off Acorn's car.
How?
And, oh, no.
Lewis Craig has decided to put.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
That, yeah.
Yeah, and you knew that was going to happen.
And he reset the track.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Happened though, didn't you?
Yeah, meanwhile, Lewis Craig's seen all that and going, I can just perform a great undercut. Nobody's changed his front wing.
You know.
He can probably still get an undercut with all that. But now, Dex opened up a nice little lead.
Yeah.
Do we have damage to like rear wings and stuff, or is it just front wing?
Standard.
Yeah, so he still has his front wing somehow.
Yeah.
I was expecting he'd surely have to fuse the damage from getting pegged down the inside a few times, but nope, he looks good. Jay Pedro is looking for around 55 at this rate.
Well,
Stephen is still going on with his very much busted McLaren. The McLaren.
And Leroy's right behind him. Is he going to send it? And he's doing a little love tap, bump and run. And oh no, he sent it down here side. Did he make it? Yes, he does.
Makes it. And here comes Yuli Show. And yeah.
Yuli Show is out.
And Burt Meylander is out.
There we go.
There we go. You just knew that was happening. Yeah.
The steward's office was really quiet last week.
Yeah. Last week was actually quite nice.
It's like that, you know, in the western towns back in America, back in the early days, where it was really eerily quiet, and then all of a sudden these 2 gunslingers came out of nowhere.
Unfortunately, we have 18 of those.
I think the gunslingers have come out the saloon.
I think a few people.
Yeah. Gareth, you can wake up now, mate. Get that computer open and get ready, mate, because it's going to be an absolute juicy night.
Moment of silence for Yuli Show. His car, if that happened in real life, would be a boat after that. He got put in the harbour and he's gone for a swim.
Yep. And Tony is still behind him, but I think he's about to overtake him.
Yeah, he's about to overtake him. Tony probably having the most.
There he's up to 16. There we go.
The most uneventful Monaco Grand Prix of all time, and he could not be happier.
He's on course to score a point at least, because someone else is going to retire surely.
At this rate, he's going to win.
He's going to. Oh my! Oh, he's just hit the wall. I swear he has. I don't think there's any damage, but
no.
Love tab. How will actually? I want to say how will McLaren play this down here? Because Nick at the moment.
He's still on the field.
Mandatory stops. He has done his mandatory stops, and O'Stephen is obviously his teammate. So will O'Stephen let him go through? Because you got Nikita, who's behind him in the championship, in third.
Lord knows is my answer.
Don't even he still needs to make a mandatory stop. But
is it 2 stops you need to make mandatory?
Yeah.
Some people are going to struggle for that.
Still needs to do that, but Nick obviously hasn't. Glock doesn't need to make a mandatory stop anymore. He's fine. Casper does need to make a mandatory stop, and I think basically the only people who have not stopped yet is JP and O'Stephen. They've not made a stop at all.
Yep.
So JP is probably he's on mediums. So what's his plan here?
Should
be interesting to see how he plays this actually. Because, well, he hasn't pitted.
Yeah.
The tyres are 17 laps old, but he does need to make 2 mandatory stops.
Soft.
Yeah, I think so. He should have a pitch shortly, soon. Leroy, what's Leroy done? Yeah, he still needs to make a mandatory stop. Oh, does he?
I think he does.
I've got 2 down here, so let me just
I think he pitted under the first safety car.
He pitted him, yeah, lap 1, so that's fine. And then he pitted lap 5, and he's pitted again on lap 10, so that was fine. So Leroy has made his 2 managers, so that's all good. There we go. Double check, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's an eventful race so far, isn't it, Rando?
Yeah, we're about halfway. We might get this done by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, might do. Possibly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Monaco is super glitched, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Those tracks are just super glitched.
Yeah, I think this is just Stefano Domenicali's way of convincing us that we don't need Monaco by making it the most glitched track on the game. Yeah, they managed to fix the Vegas issues, but they still haven't fixed the many Monaco issues. Or that one time there was a launch ramp in Spain, which is why we will no longer have Barcelona. That's the sole reason why we lost Barcelona, because of the launch ramp.
The lawn? What? Lawn? As
the
in
launch ramp.
Launch, okay.
Yeah, the bump that literally sent your car flying.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you not remember that, or have you chosen to forget it?
On the game. It was on the game. Was it in real life as well?
I've been to Spain, and I'd be very concerned if there was a launch ramp. I've been to the track. I may have rocked up with a sledgehammer and just created a massive pothole, but...
It's great though, isn't it? Like, F1 tell them to change the layout after so many years.
And then they go, bye.
They change the layout. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh actually no, yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, they've gone Holland Madrid. It's made El Clasico even more spicier.
Yeah.
But safety car is in this lap.
Yep. And who's your prediction for the win, Rando? I would have forgot to do that, but
Tony.
From now, lap 18.
Tony.
See if you're going to be right.
Tony
Parr? Oh, okay. It's a bold guess. I'm going to go with Speed Knighton, Pete.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Those will be the two non-involved in anything.
Yep.
But J. Pedro is away, and Stephen almost crashed off the final corner.
Yeah, well, I think that was a smart move by the McLaren pair.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think that might have been a legal overtake. Yes, it was a legal overtake, just Nick's had to let him go.
And Casper's got through. Unbelievable, as Glock has somehow not crashed there, despite having his car sideways. And Leroy's taking the lead.
He sent it on Nick. Yeah. Oh, no. And Casper's got no wing.
Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
Oh no.
How was Nick not DNF'd from that? Well,
was that Nick or was it Steve? I think it was Steve that hit.
No, it was Nick. Steve got hit by someone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, J. Pedro's lost 2 positions at the restarts to Leroy and Lakitu. So they're just gonna pull away. Yeah,
it's hard to keep up with Monaco, but JP does need to pit, so all we know is that.
As here comes Glock
on Casper, and he sent it, and in another. And Casper does need to pit, and he is pitting, and Yaham is right behind. I think Yaham must have damage because he turned that corner. Well, no, he is on hards, to be fair. No, he has got a full wing, so it's the hard tyres. That's all it is. Glock is on hards as well, so it's a battle of hards. Yep, so Leroy being first in Monaco. Oh, there you go, mate. Sink it in.
Yeah, they've got a decent gap to Glock because of everything else. Yarham is probably going to do another ascent of the century, thinking it's Daniel Ricciardo. He's locked up at the hairpin for the millionth time. Which is a fair feat to do. But yeah, right now, Lakitu is with the penalty. He won't have to win in this position, even if he overtakes Leroy. Actually, what are the penalties at the moment? Okay, so everyone has a pen is on a 3 second time penalty, so that's easier to keep track of. Yeah, those definitely going to be looking for a move very soon on Glock, given the 6-lap fresher tyres. DRS is enabled. Lewis Craig has sent it on ways to get P6 ways into the pits.
And his mandatories are out the way.
Fair play. Fair play to him. Does Glock have to pit again?
Glock does not have to pit again, no.
Oh, so he's probably won then. Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Did we have a safety car on lap 15? I don't think we did.
Would have been close to 15.
Yeah.
Would have been 15 or 16. And Waze, oh, that's foolish.
Yeah, smart.
No, not smart.
Well,
Leroy's opened up a second gap to Lakitu.
Yeah, so Lakitu must have made a mistake somewhere.
I think Leroy just has better pace.
A hard tyres to be fair.
Hard tyres will be better after 10 laps, so I think it's just general pace. Lakitu though in DRS managed to get DRS through the corners. So yeah, I think may have made a tiny error possibly. But it's Monaco, it's very easy to have your car a bit sideways at times.
Well, I will say that gap is opening, by the way. It's still 6 seconds before, it's now nearly 7 seconds, so yeah. So hopefully we're doing some great job here.
Yeah, Lakitu getting that bit closer though. Is he going to set up something here potentially? Because he'll need to open up 3 seconds.
He's got to get that. He's just applying the pressure.
What's a mistake?
To overtake Ryan Monaco, so he did that. Yeah, apply the pressure, get them mistake.
Make them go deep at the hairpin.
Yeah. But,
or make them go on the wall.
At the moment, so yeah, Leroy's just got to keep doing what he's doing, keep that rhythm.
No, as you can actually, not the hairpin. If you go deep at the hairpin, you are usually in someone's hotel bed.
Yep. Possibly, quite possibly. Anything happened? Oh, Lewis strayed on the back of the deck. That's about it, really. That's
fair enough, I suppose. As far as the cameras we've had is, the only real train is the one behind Waze, who was on pole, remember, a while ago. Yeah. He's probably occupied every position in this race, though. It is a very impressive feat to run in every position.
Well, that's the goated way, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
What every goat does.
No, has Lewis Hamilton ever ran? Actually, no, he probably has ran at the back before.
He'll run in the back at 2024, yeah. When the Mercedes is absolutely crap.
I mean, if you just look at those pictures, like that man sat in that car and was like, "It's time to learn Italian."
Yeah.
As Lakitu goes a bit deep off the chicane, had to discuss a bit of time.
Matt Ryan has got past Ways, and Nick has got past Ways now, so yeah, sort of a bit of struggling. Emmett Sights in the pits.
He's gonna get a lap. No, he's just come out, so hasn't got lapped. Fortunately for him, yeah, still has not cleared Glock. Sideways off Anthony Noakes. Just can't get close enough to go for the dive bomb. So the gap is almost 8 seconds in the top two and the rest of the field. A lot of field spread happening, a lot of small groups forming at this stage. Isn't as close as it was in the earlier stages. At this rate, I think Leroy and Lakitu can pit, and they might just come out ahead of Deck if they keep up with this pace. They're 18 seconds, so they might just at this rate, especially with these two going wheel to wheel for the hairpin.
Oh, as Lewis Craig hits the wall, trying to avoid it. He still got his end plate, I think.
Yeah, he hit a side on, so he'd be fine. But yeah, I think at this rate now, they'll be able to pit and come ahead of this pairing. which would be very nice.
Johan's still on the back of Glock. Still can't find a way past him.
No, Glock has significantly better Barry. He's deploying in the right places to keep ahead. Waze gets a free second time penalty to compound his afternoon as Yarb's looking. Oh, he's at the wall going up over Rash. Somehow his tyre isn't in someone's apartment. He hit that square on. He's no longer in a position to go for a centre mirror, but I'm pretty sure he hit that Paria square on, which the fact that is he got puncture? No, I don't know.
Who's this?
The way, I don't know, the way his tyre was just vibrating there, it looked like it was punctured for some reason.
Yeah, he's still going, it's fine, yep.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. It just,
Fernando?
no, it's just like the way it was vibrating, it looked like it was punctured. Oh, it's the shadows off the trees.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know, that's just weird. Like, oh, as Akon goes deep, next dive is Lewis Craig going to send it? He doesn't.
No, still not yet. He's just putting that pressure on. It's going to be hard. No, it's going to be.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a really good run through there. He's doing it around the outside. He is.
Yeah.
Bit of a tap in. Oh.
And Raskas lock tires.
Lewis Craig just puts it.
And they're still going through. Hattie no, somehow not putting the wall. Pete almost put himself in the wall. Oh Jesus, Jay Pedro is giving us a nice dance routine there. Alpines invert positions. Lewis Craig is adding to the dance routine. But yeah, that's definitely opened up the gap for the front two to pit and come out ahead of that group. For them, Yarms tipped the rear of Glock through the hairpin. Is he going to have a run down the tunnel into the chicane? Does look like it is. J. Pedro is ahead of Speed 9. Clean error there. The gap opening up. But yeah, I was just not getting exits in the crucial corners in Portier and Anthony Noakes to get the moves done, which is hurting him big time.
Same for the trade, really. What about this train behind? Well, Nick's still behind Matt Ryan, so no change just there. Tony, he's on the back of JTX, so he's doing a solid job for now, Tony. But yeah, so should I keep that going as JP's in the pits?
Fair play to him. Reminded JP was leading about 10 laps ago.
Yeah. I think probably everyone's led this race.
And he's changed his front wing. Oh god.
Oh, okay. That may not be a tactical move then, as I always thought.
He did have to pit again anyway, so...
8 seconds now, that gap between the T2 and Glock. So, yeah, what's the leading gap? 23 seconds between Leroy.
Yeah, they'll definitely come in and out. It's about 19 to do the pits here.
Yep.
So, like, they'll definitely clear them.
Yeah, the G2 just needs to make another stop. Is Leroy going to stop again? He is on... When did he last... Well,
I think he does need a pit again.
16 lap hards. He is on hards, though. So
I think he does have to pit again, because one was behind the safety car.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, he's drifting.
He has 3 stops, so I think he should be fine.
Oh, he's done. Okay, he's definitely fine if he's done 3 stops.
So, should be fine. But it's going to be quite interesting. Obviously, Glock's on 18 lap old, Yarham's on 12. So this is just really hurting Yarham, to be honest. But obviously he's going to pick up the positions anyway from Glock because Glock's got a penalty, so I think it's probably smart really from Yarham. But we'll see. As 1.2 seconds now. Leroy has opened that gap now to Lakitu, so
might be paying this lap.
Leroy is absolutely driving superbly right now, and yeah, he's got about 11 laps to go. Can he just stay in that rhythm? Can he bring one home for Ferrari? And really, I think take his first win since season 11. So, well, season 11 tier 2, or might be season 10. I'll have to double check, but it's been a while for Leroy, been a while. So, and if you want to, Lakitu's in the pits, as I'm blabbering on. As I do.
He'll get some cleaner anyway. Yeah, no wing, just stand the softs to the end.
Softs to the end, so does Leroy react now?
I mean, there's cars between them that he'll have to clear as a thing.
Yeah.
So.
But, 10 laps to go. I think you don't react, I think. Just play it safe. You don't really want to punch you. Sure, play it safe.
He won't get punched,
if
sure.
If comes out, then. Yeah, but you're getting near the end now, stays there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get a puncture.
So, we'll see. He may surprise us. He may just literally just YOLO it to the end, which is again fair play.
Yeah, he may YOLO into the barrier also, which is ill-advised, but.
Well, if he's in Charles Leclerc's car, then that may happen.
Yeah, that is the other thing. He is driving the Ferrari, which is known for finding spectacular ways to ruin this race.
Yeah, lovely pit exit there from Matt Ryan. And he gets some penalties for it as well.
Personal favourite is forgetting how pit stops work. That you can only pit one car at a time.
Lakitu is 16 seconds behind. So, I think now it's just Leroy's just got to literally stay out now.
Yeah, has to.
He has to now.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Lakitu to clear Yarham and Glock if they're together. He's gaining rapidly though.
Yeah, well, it's off the tyres. He may just get that better run. He's on for that fastest lap. It's just on purple middle sector. As JP's got past Ways, yes he has. He's cleared him before turn 1, so that's must have had a really good run. Well, no, JP's on fresher tyres, so that's about it. But Lewis Trader's at next, obviously for Ways is 5 seconds down the road. But yeah, Casper is on the back of Deck now, and Pete's not too far behind actually. So yep.
It's going for it. Oh, they touched.
Oh no, they do make it though. Casper's going to send it. He's in no mood to absolutely, and I think that's the corner there. Is he
reject! He tried to get his position back.
Oh no, and he's out.
Oh, there's going to be safety car, isn't it? Yeah.
Safety car, yep.
Drama!
Leroy pit. Where's Leroy? Oh, he's past the pit exit. Oh.
He hasn't got caught by the safety car though, so we'll be fine.
That's alright.
I think he could come out here with Lakitu.
They're all fine. They're all fine. So I think he's got a pit now. He's got a pit.
Yeah.
Pit.
And he should come out ahead of Lakitu. That hurts Lakitu though.
Yeah, with the safety car now, they've got to keep to a delta, haven't they? So he might get ahead of Glock actually.
I'd imagine Glock and Yara would pit also.
Yeah.
It's going to be about 5 laps shootouts to end the race.
Yeah.
And like a 5-lapper Monaco is the most calm and serenic thing you can ever have in your life. I highly recommend for those with stress issues to do 5-lappers around Monaco because it's just so calming.
Simulation damage.
Sim damage, no assist. Tsunami is coming.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, it's so scenic. Like, if you feel.
Glock's in.
Oh, he's got the glitch.
Oh, Glock has. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the glitch where if you come in onto the delta.
Joachim has not pitted, by the way. Joachim is YOLO in it. And Akitu's got ahead of Leroy.
Has he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
There was 14 seconds between them.
So
and he's cleared by 3. Yeah. He didn't change his wing, Leroy, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he might. I don't know. He might have done. Let me.
I don't think he did.
I think he did, but he could have done. Let's have a look. No change.
Weird, because it was 14 seconds.
Yeah. Lewis safety car as well.
Hmm.
He must have made a mistake somewhere.
Well, Yarm is caught by the safety car.
Yep. And he's on 16 lap old hards. And he's going for track position. And who is that car in front of the safety car? And it is Ocean Evil.
The lapped runner.
Yep. Softs, except for JP.
He's got mediums. He's probably ran out of softs. He's been on them enough times. He's still fifth somehow, and he's on course for a podium due to the time penalties.
Yeah.
And and it's also big for the championship. Glock having to serve a drive-through.
Oh my.
Oh lord.
Drama, just pure drama. Yep, drive through. Yep.
Yeah, he got it because he came in the pits while he was under the delta, which automatically used to drive through because this game is so well produced.
Yeah, it used to be fine. You used to be able to speed under the delta as you're heading in the pits.
Yeah, well, like,
do that.
yeah, if you're
we found that out in Canada.
In PSGL, yeah.
Leroy. I think has got to. He's got to play it smart, really. He's got the freshest tyres out of the top. Well, the drivers obviously Glock's. Obviously got a drive through, so he's not going to be at any danger. But he could send it. So whatever.
Glock's best thing to do is to serve the drive through straight away, realistically, to avoid the restart chaos. His best thing is to just go in straight away and just avoid any chaos, and then see what happens.
Yeah, so I think Leroy's just got to follow Lakitu really. If Lakitu gets past Johan quickly, or gets past him, Leroy has got to get past Johan even quick, because that's it then. If he doesn't, that's it. Because unless Johan wants to think about the championship, possibly.
I mean, he is going to have to make Jarno truly proud if he's to win this race. He's going to have to.
He's so close to the safety car. He's literally pushing the safety car. How is he not getting a penalty for that?
How is his car not disintegrating?
Like, oh my lord.
Usually, if you just tap the safety car, your car just implodes.
Yeah. I thought you used to get a penalty anyway. Obviously not anymore.
He's literally as. I don't think he's touched at all. He's literally just gone as close as you can without touching it.
I think he must be pushing it.
No, I see like the off-board. Like, he's going as close as you can without touching the safety car, which is
touched it surely.
Very skillful, to say the least. Oh no! What happens if you do it in real life?
Somehow.
What happens if you hit the safety car in real life? I mean, Hamilton's got close a few times.
Yeah. That Cops corner?
No, that was Verstappen. Oh yeah, actually, in 2016, yeah, he almost rammed the safety car. I forgot that. Yeah.
Don't mention 2021.
I've received enough. Has he spun?
What's happened to Johan? Oh my.
Did he spin?
Has he done? What's he done there?
I think he had a half spin off the chicane. I could just see off the corner, like when he's coming off the screen, he just had like a half spin.
For just to stay out for track position, and he just did that. That is so funny.
As he was coming off the screen, it looked like he just had like a massive swapper. But anyway, we got a 5-lap shootout. It's going to be the most peaceful and soothing thing you'll ever witness here.
Respect is going to be shown between all the drivers.
If there are 10 finishers here, I will be surprised. Expect. Oh yeah, Doc's in. And we are away for the last 5 laps of Monaco. Who is going to cause the first accident? Yarham survived the restart, but here comes Lakitu up Beau Rivage.
Oh my life.
But he's not going to send it here, I think. No one's gone for a send.
He's got the pace, though. He's got the pace. He's trying to get it down in this airpin.
He's going to get him into Mirabel.
He's defending inside and he's not defending the inside.
No, he sent it, and he's got it.
Oh! What's Leroy going to do? Leroy!
He's gone following. They've made contact. How?
Oh my! How did they not end up in the wall then?
I mean, they briefly did. There's a yellow flag. Deck.
Who's done? Someone's dead.
Deck spin. There's the car park in the top. There is about 20 cars missing a wing.
Is that Tony Parr P6? What the?
I called it.
What? Right. Come on, Leroy. There's no commentator bias here, but come on, Leroy.
Here comes J Petro.
Rakitu's very respected in the community. But come on, Leroy.
J Petro might send this. I mean, Leroy has it anyway with the penalty.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yarham is pitted after all of that.
Don't do anything, Leroy. Don't do anything, Leroy. Stay there.
After all of that, Yarham has decided to pit. It's not even for a front wing. What?
I think it must be a front wing or something.
It's not.
Yeah. It's not?
No, it's just a pit.
Okay. Right. As he just thought he... yeah, I think it might be.
He has to serve a second mandatory.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why he stayed out. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well,
we all thought it was being tactical. Never mind. Ignore us. So, what does Lakitu do here? Does he try and hold up Leroy here to try and bring in JP? Or what's he do? That's a question.
I mean, JP being on the slower tires, he's not going to catch up as quickly.
Back of Deck. I don't know what's happened to Peter's so far back.
Deck has a missing end plate due to his
next to it. Oh, that's really slow.
He's got penalties.
Never mind. Oh my.
Oh, you don't try down the inside of the swimming pool.
Oh, he's hit the wall again, Deck. He's decked it. There we go.
Oh god.
And DRS is enabled, so yeah.
You won't get till the next lap though.
Right. Best lap. Oh,
surely he gets him into Santa Claus.
There we go.
Sure. Oh my god, he's not.
No. Yeah, it's not close enough. Okay. Oh, late break. Oh my goodness me.
He has to know he has damage. He just has to pass him. Like,
he said, "Oh, run the outside, go on." Oh,
fair enough.
Easy.
He just wanted a flashy overtake.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's got that. But he could get a P4 if he upped the pace.
An elite overtake. There you go. Little ERT pin there.
Yeah.
So left the session. Oh.
Fair play.
Well, I think it's still the battle, so I think it's just internet.
Yeah.
In terms of that.
As Yar sent one down Portier, and he's put JTX in the wall at Portier.
Yeah, this Gareth, you're going to have so much fun today, mate. And the rest of the Stewart team, don't know.
Yeah, if anyone has a family on the Stewart team, tell them you're not coming home tonight.
Yeah, we're applying for stewards. I don't know if you want to.
Don't do it if you have a family. They'd like to see you, I think.
Yeah, I don't think this report is going to be done.
We might get it done by 2025.
Lakitu's out! He's in the wall! He's at the wall! Lakitu is out! Leroy, what's Leroy? There's going to be no safety cars.
No, last lap. Second last lap, so no safety car.
Last lap. Leroy, oh my goodness me! What is this podium? Why is this even top 5?
Tony might be on the podium yet.
Is he? What's the penalties? What's the penalties?
They're both a freeze.
No, he's got the same amount of penalties. So he's not sent on Lucas Strade yet. What's the tyres? He's got fresher tyres. Tony, send it. Here we go. Right, let's go. Come on, Leroy. Keep it out the wall. JP's nearly hit the wall, but here we go. Lewis Strade, he's gone wide. This is going to open up an opportunity for Tony Parr. I've never been more excited in my life. Here we go. Right, Leroy's on his last lap. This is going to be a drive. It's race of the season. I thought Melbourne was race of the season. Monaco. No, there's no other contender. Monaco, here we go. And no, I don't think anywhere going to be close. I think Tony Part is.
Nick's going to have the podium because of the penalties.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Nick has it.
Way to take the fun out of it, Nick. Get a penalty here, mate. No, okay. Okay.
Hey, he's still starting to get one, but will Tony go for a dive bomb?
He's thinking about the championship, isn't he, really? Boring.
Probably, yeah.
But anyway, Leroy. He's about to head under the tunnel for the last time on lap 39. He's got 1.5 sectors to go. He's got a 5.2 second gap. This is it for Leroy.
He's done the widest entry into the chicane I've ever seen.
The hardest fought win of his life. I think the biggest win in VSL for him as well. And he's fine. He's not done a declare. He's got 2 corners to go. He's really slowed it down. He's slowing it down even more, and he's going power on. And Leroy, you are the Monaco Grand Prix winner. Well done. There you go. And JP second.
Fair play.
Well done. Lewis Straight. You got our hearts, mate. You got our hearts. Tony Farr, you got our hearts. Nick, you just, he's ruined the party really. But well done, Nick, on third. And probably, and Deck is gonna not take any more positions. He's finishing P6 somehow. Johan is finishing P7. He's gonna be fuming about that. Speed 9 is P8. Matt Ryan P9. Emmett Sight P10. Stephen, is he going to do anything on the penalties? Nope, he's P11. Glock has nearly hit the ball, but he's finished P12.
He has hit the wall.
He has hit the ball, but yep. And it's a great day for Aston Martin. But JTX, it's a great debut. Probably not really. Leroy, take it in, mate. You've won the Monaco Grand Prix with Ferrari. What a special combo. And I think thoroughly deserved. And before we find out he's not done any mandatory stops. Rando, over to you.
Well, I'm staring at a blank screen. Here comes the man representing the Earth. The Earth will be proud of him. He's bet the Martians. The Jupiterians are absolutely raging over the result as the Earth has won the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't know why you would have that podium celebration if you did not have a standard country flag rather than the rest of the world flag, but each to their own. There he goes. He gets to shake hands with the Prince of Monaco, ask him about how his day was, and he wins the Monaco Grand Prix on top of that after starting in P12. J. Pedro in second, Nick is in third, Lewis Craig in fourth, Tony in fifth, Deck is sixth, Yarm is seventh, Pete is 10th, M. Ryan is 9th, M. Excite is 10th, Stephen is 11th, Glock is 12th, Waze is 13th, JTX is 14th, and Lakitu is classified with the fastest lap in 15th. Casper, Yulisho, and Finley's days ended a bit earlier than expected.
Yeah, well, that's no championship, isn't it? But Stuart's off his Charlie Whiting. He's going to have to be brought back.
It would be difficult to get Charlie Whiting back.
Well, that's what I said, brought back, from the dead.
Yeah, he kind of did die.
Yeah. Well, special treatments out there. We might be able to. Yeah, but whatever. We'll see. But yeah. Rando, what a Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trying to take this off the calendar for
well, real life drivers don't take as much risk as their real life car.
No, because some of the crashes we saw today would lead to some career-ending injuries, probably.
Yeah, maybe budget spent.
Yeah.
Canteen.
Less budget for the paint, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which was already seeing her quite bad. But I guess thank you for watching whatever the hell that was. We will be back next week. If you don't have a Valentine what better to do than to watch these lads go through Jeddah? Because if Monaco was like that, imagine what Jeddah's going to be like.
Yeah, but I think we've got a few street races now.
Oh Jesus Lord.